Hello, 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 you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back to Divine Light with Sunshine. Um, so there will be timestamps below. Let's get into it. So I'm doing a divine feminine reading, which I'm so excited, and it is coming in nice and hot and oh, I'm loving it. Okay. So the pre-message that kind of came through. So there was this video that I was led to, and I was like, why am I drawn to this video? um After watching it, I see. So there was this divine feminine, and she was fierce. She was sexy. She was in control of her body. She was confident. She was in control of her hair. She was doing a performance, like she was singing or something like that, or she's a rapper. So I don't know who it is. I didn't get to see the name, but the level of confidence that she just radiated, like before I even like clicked the video to play, just her pose alone, it was just so drawing. And she was also wearing like this nice red excuse me. So I feel like the divine feminine is going to be just coming in with some fierce confident energy, just on her ish, not worrying about nobody else and just living life. Which is funny with the song too, because the song that comes up is by Demi Lovato, and it's Sorry Not Sorry, fan fave. With this particular song, it does have a little bit of some words that people would not consider appropriate. I will try to sugarcoat it. I may not at some points, but it goes, it starts off with payback is a bad B, and baby, I'm the baddest. And it's like, now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Wait a minute. Now you're out here looking like regret, ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Wait a minute. Now, payback is a bad B, and baby, I'm the baddest. You're effing with a savage. I'm trying so hard not to swear. Can't have this. Can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on you, but nah. Baby, I'm sorry, not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry, not sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good. Showing you up like I knew that I would. Baby, I'm sorry, not so sorry. Baby, I'm sorry, not so sorry. Feeling inspired because the tables have turned. Yeah, I'm on fire and I know that it burns. Baby, finesse is the way to kill. Tell me how it feel. Bet it's such a bitter pill. Yeah, I know you thought you had bigger, better things. Bet right now this strings. Wait a minute. Sorry, this stings. Wait a minute. Cause the grass isn't greener underneath me. Bright as I don't know what that word is. I'm gonna skip past it because I don't know what the hell that is. I can tell that you can see, and yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. And then she kind of just continues to say that the chorus over and over, that she's the baddest, and then she's like, "Talk that talk, baby, walk that walk, better walk that walk. If you don't talk, if you talk that talk," and she kind of just continues to repeat all that stuff. But pretty much, I was like I was playing the video in my head when I was reading it. I was like, Shine, you need to do one task at a time. Because I was like, did she do that in the video? Did she show that part? Anyways, uh, this energy she's coming in with is just confidence, and just saying like, listen, I wanted you back then, but I didn't want you. I don't want you now. I'm leveled up. Of course the grass isn't greener. Like it's like as if the divine masculine's coming back to the divine feminine to be like, yo, I was wrong, I was this, I was that. And the divine feminine's like, I know you're wrong, but why are you here? Like, move. I'm on to bigger and better things. I ain't got time for this. I'm working on my ish. Okay. I'm doing me, or I found better, or whatever, whatever. So there's a little bit of an energy of the divine feminine being like, deuces. Okay, move along. So we're gonna see what's gonna come up. What's going on with the Divine Feminine. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? What love messages want to come through? Or anything that the Divine Feminine needs to know. Love is in the air. Queen of everything. The ship has sailed. Yep, I really do feel like there's just a I feel like there's a divine masculine that comes to the divine feminine to try to be like get back with them or something. And the divine feminine's like, listen, I ain't got no time for you. Like, what do you think I'm stupid? I let that slide once. I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, you can go kick rocks. I don't care what you have to say, what pleading you have to do, what begging. I don't care. Yeah, you want to talk about how great I am? Yeah, I already know that. And next. Okay, so I'm loving that, and I'm also loving the fact of the card love is in the air. It's like this queen, this divine feminine, no, is just in her skin and loving every bit of everything, and she's creating, and she knows that she's lovable and that there's so much love out there and there's so much love that she receives. Wow, I like this. What messages have to come through or want to come through for the divine feminine? Queen of anything. Yep. Sit on your throne, honey. We have here engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, I mean, love is in the air, engagement happening. You don't got to worry about nothing, honey. What does the divine feminine need to know in regards to love or anything in particular? What does the divine feminine need to know? We have here listening and ridged. So I feel like whatever situation has happened to you that has ever got you down in any form, I feel like you're good past this situation, but I'm just talking about like whatever anything that would have made you put up your wall at some point, anything that would have happened in your life that allowed you to build kind of like a barrier to block your heart. um I really feel like there's going to be something that is going to be breaking that wall down. And I want to say, I feel like it's for the good. But we'll get a little bit more into that. But I want to talk about the listening card. This is my favorite card in my favorite deck. I love this card, and I love it because of also the fact of the words in the background. And it says, darkness does not always equal to evil, and light does not always bring good. So I really feel like there's going to be lessons and things that you're going to be hearing and noticing and being shown, and it's going to really help you on your path. It's really going to help you kind of conquer your world. um there's a sense of this ownership, definitely fierce energy, I feel, but I really feel like there is, it's almost like you're going to be learning to adapt to no matter what happens. If a situation didn't work out, okay, cool, this the lesson I had to learn. All right, okay, now and I'm going to move on. And it's not like you're dashing away or putting away or just kind of not focusing on the things that you need to work on. No, you actually are processing it, but you're just processing it faster than you normally would have, and it's not affecting you as much as it normally would have before. So I really do feel like you are getting the knowledge. I'm very drawn to the fact that she also has a book in her hand. There's a book over here as well. So I really do feel like there is going to be knowledge that is being given to you, shown to you. You're going to be learning. You're probably studying or something like that, but somehow, some way, you're getting wisdom and you're listening. You're listening, and even though it could be challenging situations, you're listening. So I really like that aspect. Now, I want to get more into why this wall card's up here. Tell me more. Mm. So we got here the Six of Pentacles coming in reverse, you know, that equality, that equal give and take. And I really feel like when you're going to be assessing, you know, if someone is worth you giving your time, your effort, your love, your whatever, um, the easy way to assess it is, how do you both kind of operate? Are you giving more than they are? Are they giving more? Is there a balance in the situation? You know, is there some sort of equality that happens? I really feel like that's going to be your best way to kind of judge if, or evaluate, I should say, if a person is meant to get that kind of energy from you. Because not only is it beneficial to a partner, it's also beneficial to anyone you interact with. And your time and your essence is very precious. But a lot of people are going to be drawn to it because it's so rare, it's because it's so precious. Now, I want to get a little bit more into this. Tell me more in regards to what the Divine Feminine needs to know. Listening. I really do feel like there's gonna be words. Yeah, we have here the Hangman card coming out. I really feel like when you take the time to listen is when those insights and that knowledge is coming towards you. When you take time to look and view things from a different perspective is going to help you as well. We have here the Four of Cups coming out. A lot of times things can feel like a missed opportunity, and it feels like it's unfair because you didn't get what you wanted. But think about with this imagery. I hope you can see. So behind him, he has four big bowls or pots of food, okay, which looks like, I want to say, we're gonna say it's rice, okay, or noodles. It's food. And he's kind of sulking. He has his hand, you know, he's just like, I made all this food, you know, now there's no one here to eat it, da da da. Or what he could use it as an opportunity to be like, okay, well, the plans didn't work out for those people that I invited, but what else can I do? Oh, I could take the food to the shelter. Oh, I can invite different people. Oh, I could do this. I can do that. I can, and there's so many other avenues instead of looking at the one thing of the one plan not working out. You know, one of the things that I've always learned myself from like you know, when you host a party, there's always a little point where there's a bunch of people that start to say no, and it starts to happen like in a row. I've hosted so many parties over my lifetime that I'm like, this is a weird trend. It's like one person gets the signal, the spidey sense, and then they all just start doing it anyways. And it's about, you know, it's okay if someone can't make it, you know, that time to that event and they made it to the other events. You know, it's okay because whoever's meant to be there and attend, that is the perfect amount of people, and you're going to have the most amount of fun. You know, sometimes having, you know, inviting a whole bunch of people and then having a smaller crowd can be so great because it can be small and intimate, and also having a bigger crowd can be more diverse. You know, there's so many different ways of looking at it. It's just kind of changing the perspective of, okay, this is a situation that kind of, you know, it's what I swear Lauren Hale said in one of her songs, where she's like, turn a negative into a positive picture, in one of her songs. And it was such a beautiful way of saying it, you know. um I really like that perspective of you changing your mindset can really help you. Now I want to see what other messages want to come through for the Divine Feminine. We have here past heartbreak. So you're still gonna be I want to say you're gonna still be dealing with it, but tell me more. You're my happiness. I feel like getting in a letting go of an attachment from a person is what's coming through for that heartbreak. We have here, you're my happiness and love of a lifetime coming out afterwards. I want to clarify that because I want to make sure that I'm not projecting on that. Tell me more about this past heartbreak. Because I feel like that message might not be what I'm thinking it is. So let's see. Tell me more about this past heartbreak. Tell me more about this past heartbreak. Painful ending. Hangman again, new perspective. We have here Page of Pentacles. We also have here Ten of Wands. This was a heavy situation. This past heartbreak was such a heavy situation. It was a painful ending. It was a heavy burden. But there were so many things that weren't being known and being shown here with the Moon card. And I feel like you got a new perspective of how to let go a past heartbreak. Someone did. I keep saying someone because I'm like, is this the divine feminine that is coming out? Because I'm really hesitant to say feminine, divine feminine. And I want to see, is this divine feminine? Is this the divine feminine with regards to this past heartbreak? Was it the divine feminine that went through this heartbreak? We have a hangman again. Hangman, hangman, hangman. Have a new perspective. Have a new perspective. There's something not being shown. What don't we see? What's not being shown? What's not being shown? Release, fifth dimension, purge, and healing. There's something. I really want to say the divine feminine is over this person, but it doesn't feel like it with the cards that are coming out. Guys, give me a second. When it gets like this and I'm confused, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? We have here crossroads. Funny enough, right? I'm confused. I really want to, there's something that someone's holding on to. Okay, so I want to figure out if it's this divine feminine or not. If only you guys could reply to me like while I'm recording it. And I just realized that's what live is for, right? Good time. Anyways, is this the divine feminine that is purging, going through this healing? Yeah, there was some sort of love situation that made you feel left out in the cold. You put a lot of time, you put a lot of effort, you manifested a love, and you thought that this was the love that you were going to receive from a particular person, but for whatever reason, you got left out in the cold and it didn't work out. And it's now time for you to take a leap of faith in regards to moving past the situation and healing, because there's someone out here that is you're gonna have a love of a lifetime. Yeah, see here, Ace of Cups. You're gonna have love come in, but it's like the universe is trying to say, focus on the healing. Focus on the healing. Don't focus on the love part. Focus on just healing and finding love in so many different ways. Just focusing on that, and before you know it, love's gonna come in. Because every time I'm trying to get a little bit further into love, the cards are acting different. It's coming out differently. The cards are repeating itself about new perspective as well. And when I just let it be of what the divine feminine needs to know, it kind of flows a little bit different. The cards even feel heavier than normal. So I want to go back to it being loosely. We will go back to it being loosely and see what is it that the divine feminine needs to know. What is it the divine feminine needs to know? I have to say, this is a very weird reading for me. It started off differently, I can tell you that. We have here unconscious games. So before there was a sense of maybe feeling a little blindsided by a connection, and now you're going to be going on a path of more planning out your movements better, understanding where to move and how to move, and seeing, steps ahead. There's just some sort of sense of controlled, but in a positive way. I feel also a sense of focus, like you're going to be having more focus on what makes you happy, what brings you happiness, how to fill your own cup. We have here Stormy. Yeah, your whatever happened that broke your heart, that made you cry those tears, and no tea, no shade, boo. We all have been there, at some point or the other. This, whatever the situation was that had you feeling trapped, um, you're moving past it, but there's still some sort of healing that needs to happen before you can actually get your full on cup of love with yourself. Um, I feel like the way that the reading went, it kept pointing it back to the divine feminine, like just inner, coming through. And I was just like, I want love, I want love, I wanted love messages. But I really feel like it was just a matter of um, understanding that that could be what you've been doing. You've been like, I want love from another person. And it's like, wait, having that love from yourself. So there's a lot of emphasis on confidence and fierceness, and I feel like the divine feminine does have it in her. I felt the energy strongly at the beginning, but I want to say that maybe this divine feminine has certain times when it's higher than the other. It goes in and out, and I feel like the stage that the divine feminine is going to be coming out of is a stage of feeling like you have a 24/7. It's like boom, you snap it, it's on. Whereas right now it just comes in small dosage and here and there. What does the divine feminine need to know? What does the divine feminine need to know? What does the divine feminine need to know? We have here inspiration. When you get into being that inspired energy, it's exciting, it's thrilling, the unknown, the um just so much in and it can come out of it good, so much of inspiration. I feel like when you look at more what inspires you, what intrigues you, what excites you, the more that you're going to learn about you. You're going to learn more of how to get yourself to be more consistently on that happy level that we were talking about. It's when you go towards what's going to inspire me, what's going to thrill me, what's going to what do I want to do? What are the hobbies? What are the things I like to do? And everyone has their thing, and no thing is a weird thing. There's so many different things. So it's about understanding, like, what is it for you? What is your thing? You know what I mean? We also have here, you are enough. Yes, honey. Yes, you are. And I feel like that's why this lesson has come to you, to learn your value, learn your worth, learn more of that true beautiful essence that you have. The fact of this, she's holding a pearl, this is holding the cup in with the heart, and then also holding the world there. I really feel like you have the abilities to do this, but for whatever reason, you've been hosing yourself off from your full potential. And I feel like this healing from this situation is allowing you to get to the point where you can get to your full potential. What immediate action can a divine feminine do? Wow, that was quick. We have here, focus on relationships, be patient with yourself, and I don't need others to validate my self worth. Okay, so focus on relationships. What I like about this is you can get love from so many different types of relationships, whether it's a sister, a brother, a friend, an acquaintance, a stranger. There's so much abundance you can get from, maybe your barber, maybe your masseuse, or I don't know, anyone that's around you, okay? You can get it from so many different people. And I really feel like the more that you see that love is in the air and love is around you, and you can find it in so many different things, and really strengthen your focus on that, and focus, a lot of focus came through about changing your perspective. I really feel like maybe start to question why you did the way, do things the way you did before, like, you know what I mean, like example, like, well, I always take this route, well, why don't you maybe take the stairs this time? What's the harm in doing that? Like, you know, just different perspectives, different shifts and changes. You know, and there was actually this interview I had watched by Tyler Perry, that he said that that was something he always did, he always questioned. You know, it's just like, well, if that's how production always did it, why? Is there an easier way? Is there a faster way? Is there a shorter way? Is there a better way? You know, why? Why do we have to do it this way? You know, he doesn't accept the answer of, well, it's always been done this way. You know, he really questions that, and I really like that out of the box kind of thinking. It's really dope because it can lead you to so many amazing paths, and even paths that other people have never taken. You know, so I really do feel like you are on the horizon of such a beautiful, amazing life, and just being more patient with yourself, kinder to yourself, giving yourself that self love and that time, and doing the things that, you know, if you said, oh, I wish that a partner would do XYZ for me, do for yourself. You know, find a way to do it for yourself. And if that way that you did it didn't work out to give you happiness, find another way, find another method until there is something, you know. And I really love that the last card is, I don't need others to validate my self worth. You are all you need. Everyone else is just extra. Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Many blessings on your journey. I wish you so much peace and love and light and just all that yummy goodness. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.